Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Back.
Welcome. Another updates alpha video. It's going to be, I don't know how long. Let's try and kick up a game of Anatoly while we're going, and we'll listen out for that one. So, what, but All right, jogging with Barn Dog. I had a little bit of reflection on this today. I've been doing this since January. Every day, Monday to Friday. It was different at the start. We did it on 3 Discords. We then did it on 2 Discords and a Twitter. And it's all now on Stepn. It has been for a while now. I love these sessions. This is a good way for me to listen to the community. It's a good way for me to understand what people need to understand in the game. And it's just having fun. I'm outside exercising every day, doing my 100 minutes in the morning. And I really, really enjoy being there for the crowd and watching them grow, watching the team grow, watching everything grow. Super, super awesome fun. Let's have a look at this Shilzine. This was a wicked cover. I don't understand why the 56 and the cover's different. Tripping Ape Tribe. But let's have a look. I'll get to meet him soon. Meet him soon when we do the live event. Oh, not PG. I was just about to say it too. Oh my god. All right, it's a funny thing, Magic Eden. I've got different views on Magic Eden. I remember going to an AMA. And it was with Solana. It was fucking atrocious. And I left their Discord and left their Discord altogether. Never went back. But Magic Eden still are the primary best marketplace on Solana. There are other options. There are other alternatives. And let's see whether they've got... That's almost like a bender thing. What is a Genesis sneaker? That was one of the videos I did. Wales and Meta still cranking out their videos. There is a lot happening this week. Now, obviously, I'm going to get into the Stepn side. That is very cool. How many pages? This is a monster 100 for an NFT AI game. Oh, yeah, Mecha Fight Club. I was in there, got the whitelist. Yeah, I eventually lost interest. That is cool. Probably still something I retweet every week. I love him. He works hard, and it is one of the best magazines, online magazines. Zyme. For Solana, and some of the artists, and listening to some of the tweets, seeing some of the tweets is amazing. How it helps the community. Very surprised to see this Catalina Whale mixer. The floor on that is a beast. Did an AMA with him way back when. There's some cool shit in here. Even though I don't buy NFTs that are not game related, it doesn't mean you can't understand the artwork and enjoy the artwork. And you can see back on my wall there, the kids draw me stuff all the time. I love it. Video-wise this week, we had an Next Moon AMA. That was last Monday, so I uploaded that. Next Moon, it looks viable. Would I mint it? I said no during the video. But if you were passionate, you enjoyed the moon, you wanted to learn, you were a sci-fi fan, I think it's a good mint for a risk. It wasn't a heavy mint, wasn't a heavy cost. I thought the team did well on stage as well. Even though you see me squirming like a worm in the chair when I wasn't asking questions, fuck, I was tired. AMAs for Stepns as usual. I did the TLDR. I did a couple of videos, what's the Genesis sneaker, and I tried to talk about gems and sockets a fair bit. They are underappreciated in the Stepn game, and definitely something people need to know a lot about. Now, you can see I did do a video yesterday, which was a TLDR, another mystery box open inside of that as well. Let's look at some of the token prices I keep my eyes on. Bitcoin hasn't really recovered. It went down to 27K last week with the Luna fiasco and the stablecoin UST falling out of the arse in Luna. And obviously the rest of the market had a really bad week. BNB, Solana, even all of our other stuff went down. Has it all recovered? Not really. Look, I still see a lot of value in things like FTX. Audius, I love. Feeder, I've got a lot of. You know, like, yeah, Grape had a bit of a pump this week. Now, Magic Eden. What I was really impressed with Magic Eden this week was they've added in the watch list. Thank Christ for this. You can actually put all of your NFTs, if you want, into one watch list. And this is important because then you can go and just look at your floor, what's moving, what's trading for your NFTs. So you can see a few of the ones that I'm watching. Portals, I bought 2 way back in December. I minted 2, I should say. Now, I sold out of those and put that money into Stepn, but I still want back into Portals. I still think they are the primary metaverse for Solana. I've just never really... to get money out of me from my sneakers is hard, and I'm saving for an epic. So, you know, like, it is hard for me to reanalyze where I put that money. But remnants, I've got 3 camps. I've got 2 remnants, 1 male, 1 female. Sweets, I still watch because I've got some. Project Loon, it's good to see they'd finally had a move. It was interesting to see Gyrus have gone up to 4 Solana. Knife Fork Spoon, they've redone the game hub. Lux a bit of a weird one. They could do well, but I found it very hard to communicate with the team. Crypto Straps dived. Zulana, 0 trading volume. So Zulana, no one's trading. So Varna, Kaiju cards, however you want to pronounce it. Not really doing a whole lot, but I still watch Kaiju. Now, this staying the course in a bear market. It's a bit of an article for Stepn about the bear and all of this, but the whole bear market sentimentality, this is my first bear market. Are we in a bear market? We don't even know. Is it following the traditional cycles of bear, bull, all of that? There was 2017, there was a very bad one. Now, I wasn't in the crypto space at that stage, and it was bad. It was nasty. People left, people got burnt, people kept spending their money as the coins went lower, tokens went lower. They would spend all their money, and then they would keep buying more, and then they'd keep going lower. But are we fully in that now? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I've got a lot of my money tied into Solana and tied into Stepn, and it's going to be interesting to see how this goes through a bear market, because I talk about this a lot through all of the Twitter spaces, all of the jogging with barn dog sessions with people. The game is about moving to earn. It's about getting out and being healthy. It's about spending time with your family, with your friends, doing different things, challenging the norm, growing your mind, your body. The mental health bonuses you get from this game are fucking amazing. So, of course, I love it, and I'm certainly interested to see how it will go. And even you see things here like testimonial time. There is going to be so many testimonials of people and life that have changed from this. So there was a good article here. Have a read. You can get that off of the main Twitter. FTX, this is the shoe sneaker that launched for that. 2,100 Solana. And the gentleman, Taiwanese gentleman, I believe from research afterwards, he's been offered 5,000 Solana or something for it. So huge bid for him. It was well past what I would have spent for it. But this is a Genesis sneaker, the only one of one I'm aware of. Number 9999. We don't know what number 10,000 is. It'll be exciting to find out with the rest of the community. But we talked about this at the weekend's AMA for Stepn, and it'll be really cool to see how this plays out. And it gives them a bit of a way to raise funds for charity, because full donations to charity. So it's really, really cool to see. Roguestar. This is something I'm going to be minting in 2 days. I am going to mint the Big Bertha. So I've got the picture here, 25 Solana. I am going to mint the biggest one. So it's a big ship, it's a capital ship. I don't know the rest of it. I haven't been keeping up as to date as I should with the game, but I love the team. So my boy King Lord, I've chatted to him a lot through my time in Solana Gaming, and I really wish the team the best with the launch. They've reduced the mint cost down. So they've got a good, there was a 30 Solana competition. They've done the prizes for that. But there was a good medium here which talks about the Star Pass NFT. And you've got the 1.5, the 2.5, and the 25 Solana. That's cheap. 1.5 Solana, $75 to get into the game if you want to get into the game. Or 2.5 Solana, $125. Less than a year's subscription for World of Warcraft. Now, the big berth of the 25 Solana, I can't not buy the big one. That's just over a shoe, is the way I look at it. Just over a sneaker in Stepn. So you get access to other things in games. You're going to get first access to other mints. You're going to get token allocations. Very common things. I think it's going to be something that you'll be able to use. Have a look at it. It's 3D. So very, very keen to see the launch. They did well on the Riptide Hackathon. They got second. So this isn't a team that's just fucking around. This is a good team. This is a team that is there to build something, and they are a game building. They aren't a DeFi project where you stake it like you do with Star Atlas. They are a game that's building. It's on Unity. It'll have gameplay the whole time from the launch. So Vana, I've kept up. It's hard because that you might load up and there'll be 20 Discord notifications about different things. They're an NFT project. They've got 100+ partners. There's always all of this news and stuff, but a lot of the NFT stuff isn't my utility. I've kept up with the team, and you've got these crates. You got coins by staking on one of the frog platforms, the one that derugged. Wasn't Crypto Frogs, but it was a frog thing. And then you use those tokens to mint a crate. I'm keeping my crate because I was wondering, do you have to use it and get your pet out of it? No, you don't, so I'm going to keep mine. Let's have a bit of a look at this one. Impressed with that demo. So I've been following Chainmyth and done a lot of spaces with Zoe. I've got great respect for him. He's building in a market that's hard and building these projects. And I wasn't overly impressed with the gameplay of where it is. So hopefully it's better based on Valorant gameplay. And I know Sergeant Savage is keen as to get into it. Now, gender reveal party. This is tomorrow. It's 2 days time, probably being an American 18th, which is our 19th. We're finally seeing the horses, the Gen Zeros. What do we get? Males, females. We've got 8 at Grape. We took one of our horses off the market this week due to Solana diving in price and USDC being, cheap. There's a lot of things to the games in that. Riptide does an amazing job at Grape Protocol managing our syndicate. Big props to him for it. And the lads get in there Sunday night. I missed last week. I'd had a few too many beers at my 8-year-old's stepkid's birthday celebration and passed out and didn't actually make that meeting. So apologies to the team. Soul Incinerator was a funny one. So Sixon from the team, the Doghouse, he's put this on a couple times now, and this is the first time I've gone and had a look at it. It's a way to be able to burn NFTs and get back your domain. Sorry, not your domain. Any NFT, any token in a Solana wallet registers and hires a coin, a token address. 0.012 Solana. So it's not a lot, but every single NFT and every token you have does that. If you've got 1,000, then it's 1,000 times that. You might have NFTs that are fake, have been sent as scams, and they want you to click on it and they'll give you a virus or they'll send you to a shitty website and it'll drain your wallet next time you click on it, something. All these kinds of things. So Soul Incinerator is a way that you can actually get out there and remove that NFT and get that token removed from your account and get back the Solana into your wallet. So How this ties into something like Stepn would be good, because I'm going to have a lot of Stepn people in there. If you send a sneaker from your account to your friend and then send back another sneaker to your account from your friend, say, for example, you might swap two NFTs. You might give them an upgrade. They might give you an upgrade, whatever the case. You're then sending two NFTs through your wallet. So you are using that rental address twice. And then you send it from your wallet into the game. And then in the game, it's being utilized. But you're renting two token addresses from your wallet now. So if you buy and sell hundreds of NFTs over time, that wallet is going to have a whole heap of addresses with 0 tokens in it, because it's 1 token for the NFT. But this is a good website to do it. There are other programs out there that you can do it. I liked this because you see the picture of the NFT. It was simple to use, and I actually did some tokens that I couldn't close out for a while. You can close out tokens if you've got dust. So dust means you might have a fraction of a coin, but that coin's worth nothing, but you can't close that token account because it's got 0.00134 or something stupid like that. This was one that you could do that, and I did do that. I'll double check to make sure Anatoly is still searching. So AnatolyTheCat, I've talked about it a bit because I like Nikos from the team. Grape, it's important. They did a partnership with Grape. That's not why I talk about it. I don't talk about games based on me shilling them, being paid, being given NFTs, none of that shit. I like the team. I've had fun playing it. Most of our boys do play it. It's a fun little card game. They've released their white paper. Don't expect a real detailed, thorough white paper. This isn't a team that's building out thousands of man hours. They're building. Yes, they are building this game. The artwork's awesome this week. We've seen a lot of artwork. Just let me level up this sneaker. Apologies. See, got to keep the sneaker factory going. So, they've shown a lot of artwork. The artist, she was showing things through the creation process this week. And I liked this because I had a bit of a flick through it. And they talked about the play to win, not play to win, play to earn aspect of the game. And they talked about that and put out some graphs for people to have a look at, how much and all of that. But this is one of the first times I've seen as well the whitelist mint. So we know for 2 NFT, $100, $110 at current prices, you're going to get 5 cards. You need 5 cards to play, or 2.5 Solana for the public launch. So I'm absolutely going to mint on this because it's 2 Solana. So I'll get one, maybe I might buy 10 cards. I don't know, you know, like I'd like to play the game and have a bit of fun with it. I play when I'm playing in this. Where are we? When I'm playing in this, I normally play and allow the deck to rotate randomly the cards. So I just pick random cards, and that way you don't have to stress about it. Is there going to be a lot of money to earn in this game? I don't know. It's 2 Solana. I don't care. It's $100. I'm playing it to play with my mates. We might queue up a couple of games, have a bit of a laugh, talk shit on YouTube, on Discord and stuff while we're playing a game. It's just a fun little game. Now, Contention. Contention put out a video this week. So we've done some stuff with Contention at Great Protocol. I've had John on, was probably my most visited guest. Aussie developer, game developer in Perth. Met him, has a steak and beers. We're doing other things as well. Poor Jimmy Thompson in this game. See, this impresses me a lot more than the previous Chain Myth one. This is the first bit of gameplay I've seen. You know, some of the graphics are a bit basic, but I like it if the gameplay is good, you know? Like, these are games building out in space. Reloading the function in that, you wouldn't want to get caught running around with people shooting and stuff. It's good to see some of these games building out. Obviously, John from Gamerplex, they're building 4 different games. There's that and Kinland are their 2 prime games. Athens DYOR Hacker House. So this is Solana sanctioned Hacker House. This is huge. So it's Tuesday when I'm recording this video. We travel, the partner and I, the missus and I, we're going to Athens on Friday afternoon, Friday night. We get there Saturday morning. It'll be Saturday morning in Greece and in Athens, and we've got the Hacker House next week. Of course, I'm doing my Jogging with Barn Dogs, my Twitter Spaces at the regular times for the Twitter Spaces. But the Jogging with Barn Dog I'm going to be doing on a morning in European time. So this will be different next week. I've got to work out the times based around the Hacker House program and schedule. So I'll absolutely be pulling my finger out and attending different events at the Hacker House and shows and talks. And I want to see what people are doing in 3.0 and how they're building out for the DAOs and that kind of thing. It's a way to network, to meet really, really cool individuals and peers. And also, most of them will be smarter than me. I'm, going to have a lot of fun doing this, but I'm also doing all my sports and stuff while I'm there. And we've got the Athens Live event on the weekend finishing the Hacker House. So you can see the website here. And you can get that from the Great Protocol Twitter space and get the details there or get them off me later on. Now, Defi Land, they've got their big updates at the moment. The game is updating as we talk about on their website. Play to Earn is going to be here as of today. By the time you watch this video, it should be updated, I believe. I haven't kept up with it, but there's 4 games. Where are we? Says it here. We have 6 active games and 4 more planned in the near future. You will be able to earn Goldie, their second coin, starting today by fishing, harvesting, shooting, and taking care of your beloved pets. After several weeks of testing, users, you will start seeing DFL, Blueprint, and NFT prizes appearing. Here's a quick breakdown of the gameplay modes. Fishing. The shooting. I've watched some of the videos. I don't know how the harvesting game works. I don't know how the pets work. I want to play it in game. So I'm just going to have a bit of a muck around with it in game and see how it all works. I've got NFTs, lots of NFTs for DeFi Land. That's still looking for a friend. So you can see under construction. Obviously, I do a whole lot of Stepn stuff and I don't always get a lot of time to be able to play active games at the moment. I load this up every day. I listen to the audios in the background, and that's my biggest thing. Now, where are we for... Why is that not working? Have I got my keys? My keys are in. All right, so where am I with my looters? See there, my male Remy. And I'm not really doing a whole lot with them at the moment. Like, they're farming. I haven't had much luck with loot as of recent, but I basically get 4 keys a day. So I send old mate here. I send him to the radiation zone, still looking for that banana. And I get my Sheila. And I send old Shields over to the farm because I'm hunting down for more books and more of the torches. So there's going to be like 10 levels of items. So with my camp, you can see, I do like how you can do this, right? You can have multiple screens open at the one time. So I've got backpacks and all of them. I've had a lot of walkie-talkies as of late, which is pointless because I don't use them. But you can see I'm using 2 of the books. I love those books. They are so cool. You get trip time cut down, income increased. And then, of course, the flashlights are awesome. So I've got 1 main level flashlight, but I still need 2 more level 1s so I can join them up and then join them up. I've got a shitload of gold. So plenty of chance for me to upgrade. So twice a day I'll do a farm and once a day I'll do a radiation zone. I don't know if that's the best strategy, but remnants, I'm happy. I've got 3 camps waiting on that. Kaiju's still going daily with the Kaijus. Anatoly obviously doing that. Now, there's a lot of live events for Stepn coming on. I'll go over some of those. Let's have a look. Lots of live events for Stepn coming up. So, Miami, Florida. That's going to be on the 25th. You've got Athens, Greece on the 28th. You've got Paris on the 4th of June. New York City on the 4th of June. Sydney, Australia on the 10th of June. Now, there was a website for this. Where is it? Stepn World. I don't think it's fully updated, but Jorn talked about it on Saturday at the AMA, and this is going to help us with the live events around the world, and it's super cool. So Strava's going to become a thing. The Stepn World, the live events, and I'm going to try to make as many as possible. I'm going to try to travel as much as possible. I love it. The first one at Adelaide only makes me hungry to go to more. And just to meet other gamers that are playing the game. So you've got Miami on the 25th of May. You've got Athens, Greece on the 28th of May. I'll be there for that one, of course. You've got Paris on the 4th. Oh, yeah, this is updating. It's definitely updating. Melbourne, King's Domain, Sydney, Stepn Live. Awesome, awesome. I'm not sure. April 4, that's closed. Paris. You. All right, Lisbon. I'm absolutely going to be getting to Lisbon for Breakpoint. That is very, very keen, November. Sydney on the 10th of June. Melbourne on the 24th of June. Bristol's got one. It looks possibly around the end of June. Cairns in Australia, I've got a half marathon. My first half marathon I'm booking to go on the 16th or 17th of July. I can't remember which day that runs on. But then we're going to aim to do Perth towards the end of July. Korea looks like possibly being Seoul. They've got a meetup, and then they're going to have a second event for that. I'm not sure on Tokyo's next plan at the moment. Brisbane, we've left Brisbane out. I'm hoping Brisbane to do something in August. Now, there's heaps of people that are messaging me specifically on socials. If you can't get a hold of me, hit me up in Discord is one of the best ways to get me. If you message me and I don't respond, try and message me a couple more times. It's hard, I know. It's your socials are slammed, but there's so many events, so many awesome things coming up. I want to try to get to as many of them as possible. I'm hearing things, obviously, for Lisbon will be Breakpoint. That's November. There's potential South America doing something next year. This may be September, October. There's so many things. I want to travel. I want to meet people in the community. It's an amazing game. I've talked about it a lot. You know, I've gone deeper into it watching these spaces. I've pulled back from some of my traditional gaming and put it into Stepn. I've gone balls deep into it. I'm in love with it. The benefits from health, fitness, the running. I'm excited to book into my first half marathon while we're in Paris. For people that didn't know, on the 4th is the Saturday. That's the event we're doing for Stepn. Lucas, the ambassador for Paris, for France, he is super busy organising this. He's got a gaming guild helping him. Crit is going to be there too. There's going to be a lot of people. We had Fire Launcher join as a ambassador for Europe. He'll be travelling down with 8 people. And there's actually a 10-kilometre event, an Adidas 10-kilometre event on the Sunday. So I'll be going to that as well. That's my first 10-kilometre event. So I don't know what time I'm going to get. I think I signed up in the 50 minutes or something like that. I'm not aiming for special big times. I want to be there to participate and meet some of these people. Number one, you want to complete these races. So I'll try to get more information and live updates as I go along. I put out a video about socks last week. You know, I've had a lot of experiment as a non-running athlete, as a crypto and a gamer first and foremost. And there's a lot of learnings I've had along the way that I'll try to pass on to you guys. But hope you've helped as always. And thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.